we've gathered here in this moment of beginning to greet the promise of this new school year ahead with brand new directions, so many new faces, and abundant opportunities to challenge ourselves and to discover, learn, live, work, and grow together. We also gather to recognize the depth of skills, talents, determination, work ethic, and creativity all among us as we celebrate excellence in the achievement of the school year past. In honoring these students and all they've accomplished, we're honoring and celebrating our community in all that we are and can be. May we be inspired and challenged to fresh thinking, creativity, and new discovery in the days and months ahead. And may we be grateful for the opportunity to celebrate together this morning.
Good morning, Pomfret.
Good morning.
I think I speak for us all here today when I say we are thrilled to be welcoming you all back for the 24-25 school year. The first day of school always gives me jitters. I don't know if you can tell, I'm shaking right now. The good kind of jitters, though. The ones you feel when you're at the peak of a roller coaster right before it takes that plunge. It's important to note, I love roller coasters. I love walking the school supply stores, the aisles in Walmart, restocking my pencil case, organizing my binder, and cleaning out my school bag in preparation for the school year. Back to school shopping is one of my absolute favorite things. Many of you don't know this about me, but I have owned the same pencil case since I was 16 years old. That's how sentimental I am about school. I'm a product of boarding school. I attended boarding school in Zimbabwe since grade 4, and I have always loved it, even when I was failing. I remember struggling with spelling and practicing with my friends at the breakfast table every morning. I also remember working on my times tables with my dad on our evening walks, just so I could get through more than 5 problems on our speed math rounds. If you told my algebra teacher that I was a math teacher today, I don't think he'll believe you. I still remember my mid-year grades for 4th form, a D in Miss Edinburgh's English class, and an F in Mrs. Dennis's geography class. Those were real gut punches. But they certainly lit a fire in me. And it resulted in me pulling up my socks and putting in the work to do better. When my results came in the following year, I couldn't wait to brag about them. School was hard. But the best part about it was that I was surrounded by all my friends and by teachers who loved me and wanted me to succeed. I'm going to put my pencil case away real quick. Boarding school is where I learned to fail and flourish. I learned how to organize my time around a hectic schedule, dashing from marimba band to field hockey practice and then to choir. I learned how and when to seek help. And I learned that I wasn't going to be great at everything, but it was important for me to give my best. I learned about helping those around me when they needed it. And I also learned to take a break to fill my cup, whether that was through time spent with friends or quiet moments spent lying on my bed. Now, as a full-grown adult, I still feel those back-to-school jitters, because I know that this will be a time for all of you to ride the roller coaster too. You will have some hard days, some really low lows. But I also know that the highs will be so high that you will also learn to fail and flourish. I am excited for this ride we're about to embark on together, and I look forward to continuing to learn from all of you. My schooling is never done. I'll be on this roller coaster forever. And I can't think of a better way to welcome you all home than by celebrating all of your accomplishments from last year's ride. Now for the awards. When your name is called, please come up on the left side of the stage. You will accept your award from Mr. Richards. Take a wonderful picture over here. Ms. Lehman will take your picture, and then proceed off the right side of the stage. Thank you. Please welcome Ms. Lindsay Lehman, the Arts Department head, to the stage.
I'm going to take them on this side. So sit up. Imagine a world without art. Just take a moment to consider all the ways that you as human beings encounter and appreciate art. It's in the songs that play through your earbuds and the way your body instinctively moves to the rhythm of Chapel Roan on the radio. Art isn't confined to grand galleries or reserved for the elite. It's in the photos you take and share, in the doodles that fill your notebooks. Art is not about celebrating talent, but also about the discipline, repetition, and practice that bring it to life. Today's award recipients embody this spirit. They are explorers and practitioners of art, willing to take risks and support one another on their creative journeys. For excellence in painting and drawing, the award goes to Sophia Shane. The award,
Yeah, Sophia.
The award for excellence in digital media and design go to Charles Del Senor and Gavin Flynn. For excellence in photography, the awards go to Clara McFarlane and Shepard Wilcox. For excellence in ceramics, the awards go to Tyler Busquet and Logan Fairbrother. For excellence in dance, the award goes to Kira O'Brien. For excellence in instrumental music, the award goes to Wolf Gooding. in vocal music, the award goes to Kylie Corrigan. For excellence in theater, the award goes to Nat Kikanyogo. Finally, this year we are excited to introduce a new award in the Arts Department. In 2015, former head of the Arts Department, Chip Lamb, designed and built a program for our freshman students to explore the various arts disciplines offered at Pomfret. In this year-long program, our youngest students engage in courses in dance, photography, theater, ceramics, painting and drawing, and music. Chip is a firm believer that talent alone does not define an artist. It is in the commitment to exploration, the resilience to persevere through challenges, and the willingness to continually grow that truly shape an artist's identity. True artistry is born from passion and dedication, not just innate ability. It is through this belief that we are honored to dedicate this new award for excellence in arts immersion in honor of Chip Lamb. Chip, will you please join me up here? This award recognizes a freshman student who has demonstrated outstanding commitment, creativity, and enthusiasm throughout the freshman arts program. The recipient has shown engagement in each of the 6 arts disciplines, fully engaging in every 5-week session and inspiring their peers to do the same. Their passion for the arts and dedication to personal and community growth embodies the true spirit of the freshman arts experience. This year, the Chip Lamb Prize for Excellence in Freshman Arts Immersion goes to James Lake and Rowan Lehman.
You're going to come right in the middle there, you know.
We have to shake hands. Shake your hands.
1 second, James. We'll get you.
And I'm going to zoom into the photo.
There you go. Congratulations. Congratulations. Well done. Shake the award.
And, all right.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Lamb. Congratulations to all the award winners. Now let's welcome to the stage Director of Wellbeing, Erin Fisher, to present the Wellbeing Award.
We are proud to present the Wellbeing Department Award to a student who has excelled in her coursework over the last 2 years. Her written expression and ability to synthesize material are as exceptional as her ability to connect with people. Whether enlivening a classroom discussion or building relationships in the greater community, her warm and generous spirit is always evident. The award for excellence in well-being goes to Layla Miller. Next, to present the World Language Awards, Department Chair, Dr. Pablo Montoro Alonso.
One of the most rewarding tasks as teachers is getting together at the end of the school year to discuss the award for this ceremony. The students who will receive an award from us today showed dedication, true interest, and motivation to immerse themselves in the language and cultures that they were studying. My department recognizes one upper-level student and one lower-level student in each of the 4 languages offered at Pomfret last year. Please congratulate the Mandarin Chinese award that goes to Bella Wu. In French, the lower level award goes to Fiona Lee. The upper level French award goes to Liv Grattan. For Latin, the lower level awards go to Gus Litowitz and Ji-won Haley Kim. In Spanish, the lower level award goes to Angeline Ma. And finally, the award for upper level Spanish goes in absentia to Anna Drobna. I would like now to introduce our first student speaker, Haynes McCoy.
Hey y'all! Happy Convocation Day. I'm a little nervous, so everybody keep smiling. My name is Haynes McCoy, and I'm a senior here at Pomfret from Austin, Texas. Thank you for allowing me to share some thoughts with you today. Truthfully, when I was asked to share my academic journey with you, I laughed and said, "You definitely have the wrong person." I've never been one to call myself academic or even smart, and the odds are I will not be receiving an award today. It's all fine, it's nothing personal. Unless there is one for most office hours spent with Miss Brown. When I came to Pomfret, I was behind in most subjects and had some major gaps in my academic foundation, which wasn't unusual for a lot of students given we were coming out of COVID. But regardless of COVID, I never liked school. I hated math, wasn't a big fan of reading, and strongly disagreed with the idea of homework. I was seemingly not a very promising student. Yet, something in me thought surely I have something to offer in the classroom. So, when I was looking at boarding schools, the first criteria on my list was community, which meant, for me, a safe space where I felt like I could ask for help in any arena, including the classroom. And though it took me until mid-year, my freshman year, to figure out, I soon understood that Pomfret had every resource I could possibly want to help me succeed in my academic journey. I started by going to CLC, a proctored study hall where I connected with other students who needed similar support. This is where I met my current advisor, personal therapist, and Pomfret mom, Mrs. McMahon. Then I discovered the magic of office hours and the value of having one-on-one access to teachers who are willing, even enthusiastic, about answering questions and clarifying material, and more importantly, encouraging students. Some of my favorite Pomfret moments were made on Wednesday nights at Centennial whenever Miss Brown was on duty. A regular group of us from her classes would converge weekly for extra support and general camaraderie. Then there are the G chats, the countless texts to teachers who have patiently answered questions, explained assignments in depth, and occasionally talked me off of a ledge. But more significant than any of these things was the consistent encouragement and positive reinforcement I received from my teachers along the way, which enabled me to start contributing in class, take academic risks, and aim higher. And they reassured me I was never competing against my classmates, only myself. Though it was never about the grades, I saw mine steadily climb over the last 3 years and even took my first honors class last spring. And last spring as a junior, after 2 semesters of all A's and 1 B+, I finally got my first report card with all A's. Thank you. This may not seem like a big deal to a lot of people, but those A's represented a lot of hard work I put in here at Pomfret, and my willingness to invest myself and my academic potential. They also enabled me to get a 3rd piercing, so thank you. More importantly, those A's represented the friendships and connections with all the teachers who have kept me going these last 3 years. Without the resources at Pomfret and the support of my community and teachers, I would never have understood that I had a place in the classroom. So to the incoming freshmen and even current students, whether you hope to be on this stage receiving an award at some point or are just looking to carve out your own little academic space, I hope you embrace the academic opportunity here at Pomfret and the chance to build meaningful connections with people who are excited to be your personal champion. Pomfret is a very special place. So thank you, Pomfret, for believing in not just me, but each of us. And a special thanks to all the teachers of my junior spring term for all my A's. Y'all are the best. Thank you for having me. Next up, our English Department Head, Mr. Todd Matthew, and History and Social Sciences Department Head, Dr. Alyssa Walker, to represent the Humanities, History, and English Awards. Thank you.
Our Humanities program encourages students to explore major themes in history and literature, learn about diverse perspectives, and consider a variety of forces that impact the human experience. In Humanities 1, students gain foundational knowledge about our world and how it came to be, while developing key skills so they can be informed and active citizens. The Humanities 1 Award recognizes excellence in both global studies and global literature. The award is presented this year to Ella Souza.
Humanities 2 offers a student-centered American Studies curriculum that fosters a love of reading through close analysis and critical thinking, while also allowing students to uncover issues surrounding civil rights and identity. Ultimately, Humanities 2 seeks to prepare students to become engaged citizens in an interconnected society. The Humanities 2 Award is presented this year to a student who excelled in American Studies and American Literature. Congratulations to Kelly Jimin Park. The rigorous curriculum following our 2 years humanities sequence in English attempts to mirror freshman college English classes, and therefore students are consistently challenged as they are exposed to complex texts and are asked to view these texts with a variety of different lenses. This year's 5th Form English Award goes to Yuna Cho.
Pomfret's History and Social Sciences Department offers a wide variety of upper-level courses where juniors and seniors have the opportunity to extend their study of American or world history or explore a range of social sciences fields. Through these courses, students become more empathetic, informed citizens who can thoughtfully navigate an increasingly complex world. For her outstanding performance in Advanced American Studies Criminal Justice, the Upper Level History Award goes to Jisoo Lauren Kim. For their excellent work in advanced U.S. government and politics, the Upper Level Social Science Award goes to Kira O'Brien. We now invite to the stage Mr. Josh Wilds, head of the Math Department, to present the Math Awards.
We have many good mathematicians at this school, but today we want to recognize some students who truly excelled in their classes. These students drew the attention of their teachers not only through their hard work, but also their ability to use what they've learned creatively. Please join me in congratulating today's recipients. The Geometry Award goes to Alex Feng. Not here yet. The Algebra Award goes to Mandy Wong. For excellence in pre-calculus, the award goes to Olivia Grattan. The Calculus Award goes to Kelly Park. Now please welcome Science Department Head, Mr. Josh Lake, who will present the Science Awards.
Last year at exactly this time, we were all sitting out in front of the chapel as I spoke about my excitement of our new building project with naked steel beams and random piles of dirt tucked behind fences. This year, I'm so pleased to welcome you all into Pomfret's newest space, Vista, the venue for innovation, science, technology, and academics. This building will attract future scientists, engineers, doctors, software experts, and they'll have key formative experiences in this place behind me. But better than that, the intrepid seekers of knowledge about our natural world and the universe beyond are already here, sitting among you. In fact, it can be you, the first students to inhabit this space. How cool is that? The building was designed with you in mind, and even as we honor a small handful of science scholars from last year, rest assured that you have a place here in Vista. Welcome. Now to the 5 awards for superb science work. Our first award recognizes excellence in physics and is awarded to Zoe Lovett. Next is the Chemistry Award, which this year goes to Kelly, Jim, and Park. Come on back, Kelly. For biology, the department recognizes Ethan Choi. The Science Elective Prize honors outstanding work in any of Pomfret's science elective courses. For his efforts in honors engineering, Engineer Your World, the award this year goes to Cal Willanen. Our last science award is given in honor of former colleague Ben Morgan, class of '53, the senior master and science teacher at Pomfret School. This award recognizes outstanding work in physics and the entire freshman curriculum by a freshman, and honors the third form science student who's shown innate curiosity and a strong desire to explore science. This year's recipient is Rowan Lehman. Up next is our second student speaker, Charlie Festini.
Good morning, Pomfret. Good morning. I've always wanted to say that. For lots of students, school can feel like a hassle. Plenty of people go through high school waiting for it to be over. So an environment like Pomfret is so strange in comparison to the rest of the world because we choose to be here. We are choosing to live out our most formative years in the same rooms and buildings we learn in every day. To exist in a place like Pomfret sounds impossible to so many people. So why do we choose this special place, and what makes us want to stay? Some people come here for our sports teams, or the classes, or the independence you develop, or the opportunities beyond. But regardless of what you came for, I think everyone can agree that we choose to stay for the people. We are so fortunate to have our friends, teachers, and advisors push us to finish our homework when we really don't want to. They're our motivation to work hard because we know a weekend together is only a few days away. The reason we're early to practice because we want to warm up together, and why we choose to take that one really tough class because we'll take it together, so it'll be fine. On days when you feel like procrastinating your schoolwork, there's always someone to push you. Maybe it's that friend that has been finished for days, or maybe it's the other friend that hasn't started either. On days when you find it difficult to catch up or find yourself worried you're the only one that doesn't get it, there's always someone to remind you that you aren't alone. During my most particularly difficult moments in my junior year anthropology class, for example, I found my peers and friends were ready and willing to help me always. So I give a special thank you to Katie Beck and Layla Miller for always matching my stress level and staying up late to finish our projects together. I found there was always someone there for whatever I need. Teachers, advisors, prefects, dorm parents, and most importantly, my friends. I urge you to find your own Katie or Layla and to take comfort in knowing there is always someone you can aspire to and someone who will look up to you. Finding balance is crucial in moments when we feel overwhelmed. It is also just as important in the moments where we feel like we have it all under control to help other people find that balance when they need it most. What I love about Pomfret is that you can often find that kind of ebb and flow embodied in the people around you. Regardless of whether this is your first year or your fourth, there are always going to be people in your corner. So seek them out when you need, and the ones who matter will be there. We are our own toughest critics and give ourselves the least amount of grace as anybody else. So let your mistakes hold you accountable and let your friends hold you steady. Thank you. And now I would like to invite Ms. Nongara Nickerson to announce the lower form academic awards. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie, that was amazing. This year, we will be recognizing members of the class of 2026 and 2027 who achieved at a high level in all their courses throughout the year. Members of the class of 2025 will be recognized with book awards from distinguished universities as well as with cum laude. Please join me in congratulating the following students. The award for third form excellence from the class of 2027 goes to 2 students this year, Caden Aoyang and Jimin Laz Han. I also have my sunglasses. The award for fourth form excellence goes to 2 students this year. And those students are Sean Farrell and Sophia Zhang. And now, to induct the newest members of the Pomfret School chapter of the Cum Laude Society, Mr. Greg Rossalimo.
The Cum Laude Society, founded in 1906, is a national fellowship of scholars whose purpose is to recognize excellence in academic work. Membership in this society carries a responsibility to make some contribution to the ongoing search for greater understanding of the world in which we live. Please congratulate the following students as they are inducted into the Cum Laude Society today. Please hold your applause until I have named all 6 students. In alphabetical order, they are Yuna Cho, Jisoo Lauren Kim, Fergus Forrestal Litowitz, Zhuojia Cici Chen, Charmaine Chinodakufa, and Yuzhou Charlie Fang.
We're going to do this one at a time. So you're first. Total party foul.
Congratulations to the new indexees. And now Gwyneth Connell will present the University Book Awards to members of the class of 2025.
Good morning. The Trinity Club of Hartford Book Award gives recognition to a 2 or 3 year rising senior who has never given up in pursuing academic excellence and who has been an outspoken student who has matured as a result of their involvement in the school community. This year's recipient is Calvin Cal Willenin. The Smith College Book Award goes to an outstanding rising senior who exemplifies the academic achievement, leadership qualities, and concern for others that characterize the thousands of women who have graduated from Smith College. This year's recipient is Charmaine Chinudakufa. The Brown University Book Award is awarded to the rising senior who best combines excellence in spoken and written expression with outstanding overall academic achievement. This year, the Brown University Book Award is presented to Kylie Corrigan. The Harvard Radcliff Book Prize is awarded to an outstanding rising senior who combines excellence in scholarship and high character combined with achievements in other fields. This year we honor Fergus Gus Litowitz. And now I invite Mr. Richards back to the podium to recognize some of our distinguished faculty.
Pomfret has 7 endowed faculty positions established by generous donors to recognize, honor, and support extraordinary faculty members here on the Hilltop. Faculty recipients are chosen based on their exceptional work and dedication to Pomfret students. We are pleased to recognize and celebrate these dynamic educators and the generous donors who help sustain and secure the school's ability to attract, honor, and support the very best teachers. I will introduce each position individually, and then I will ask all faculty recipients to stand up together to be recognized. Please hold your applause for when they stand together. Pomfret's endowed faculty positions are as follows. The Thomas C. Eastman Class of '04 Chair of English Literature was created in 1966 through a generous bequest from Thomas C. Eastman, Class of 1904, to support the chair of the English Department. This chair is currently held by English Department Head Todd Matthew. The W.P. Carey Class of '48 Chair in Mathematics was created in 1985 by William Polk Carey, Class of 1948, to support the chair of the Mathematics Department. As a passionate advocate for Pomfret School, Mr. Carey and the W.P. Carey Foundation established 3 additional endowed funds to support the work of the school. Mathematics Department Head Joshua Wilds is the current holder of the W.B. Carey Class of '48 Chair in Mathematics. The Bernard Lee Schwartz Chair for the Dean of Students was established in 1985 by Michael Schwartz of Class of 1966 and his brother, Class of 1969, his name is Eric, and their mother, in memory of their father, to support the Dean of Students. The holder of the position this year is Dean of Students Charlotte McMahon. The Scripps Chair for the Arts was established in 2003 by the late Samuel and Louise Scripps to support a senior member of the Arts Department. It is held by former Arts Department Head and current Arts teacher and theater director Chip Lamb. The Benjamin B. Morgan Class of 53 Endowed Chair in Science was established in 2003 through a generous bequest from the beloved and long-serving science teacher, Benjamin B. Morgan, Class of 1953, to support a senior faculty member in the sciences who demonstrates excellence in teaching. It is held currently by science teacher Bill Martin. The Henry F. Nick Harris 1947 Endowed Chair in Literature was established in 2007 through a generous bequest from Henry F. Nick Harris, Class of 1947, to support a senior faculty member in the English department who demonstrates excellence in teaching literature. It is held by English teacher Katie Forrestal. The newest endowed faculty position here at Pomfret is the Marsh A. Bryan Class of 51 Head Crew Coach for Crew, which was established in 2020 by Helen M. Bryan with the support of her family, including Linda Bryan Brensky, Class of 1983, and Thomas Bomber Bryan, Class of 1951, to support the coach who demonstrates leadership and excellence within the crew program. This position is held by English teacher and crew coach Greg Rossalimo. Endowed faculty position holders, please stand to be recognized for your outstanding work and passionate dedication to Pomfret students. We're moving toward closure. I want to start by congratulating all of our award winners today. I wish to thank Haynes and Charlie for sharing their incredibly thoughtful words about their experiences here at Pomfret. I would say their remarks, having heard them just at the same time you did, should serve as inspiration for each and every one of us as we look to the academic year 2024-2025. Today's convocation ceremony is the bridge that connects last year to this one. And in recognizing outstanding academic performances, it offers us all hope and optimism for what is possible. Our award winners today are evidence of what I spoke about last night, raising the bar. Their fierce dedication to academic excellence is commendable. And I want to encourage everyone here to take a cue from our speakers and our award winners. Take advantage of the people and the endless opportunities that Pomfret offers you. And if you can do that, it's going to be a great year. Before we adjourn for lunch, I want to thank a few folks who were intimately involved in putting together today's convocation program. Thanks to Ms. DJ, Ms. Grassi, who did all of the organizing here, Mrs. Watkins, Ms. Connell, Ms. Nan. Can I call you Ms. Nan? That's what the kids are calling you. All right. Ms. Nangara Nickerson, and Mrs. Bullied, along with the facilities team for helping make this such a terrific event to start the academic year. We have one more order of business to attend to this morning. We reoriented this morning's ceremony. Convocation before last year used to face that way, so that we would have this beautiful new building behind us and something that you could be looking at. And while Vista welcomed its first students formally this morning, and while we will host a more formal dedication of Vista later this month, we believe that it's important to recognize this moment appropriately. So at this time, it's my pleasure to welcome back to the podium Mr. Josh Lake, head of the Science Department, to the podium to acknowledge this important moment.
Thank you, Mr. Richards. Well, on behalf of the entire Science Department and all science students, present and future, I'm honored to mark this special moment in Pomfret school history. I want to acknowledge Pomfret's long dedication to teaching important core science skills and knowledge to all students, allowing passionate scholars to study deeply in their fields of interest and creating dynamic elective courses to give many students a unique pathway to future studies. This new Science Center Vista will open a wide horizon for thousands of young scholars to discover their potential as they seek to understand the world. I'd like to invite Student Body President and Vice President Ariola and Chinadakufa up to the stage to cut the ribbon and officially open Vista for the coming year and long into the future.
Those are some photos.
So we got to stage a little photo, so slide over first. We're going to come on this side. Behind. And you're going to do, Now why don't the two of you have those together? One of you cut one side and one of you cut the other. And we're going to do one more photo. All of us. Yeah, Brenda's coming up. So let's slide that over.